that these restrictive abortion laws and what the Supreme Court might do has a disproportionate impact on poor women and women of color. I'm looking at these stats now. Non-Hispanic black women receive 38.4% of abortions, far higher than the 13.4% share of the U.S. population that black people actually make up. Non-Hispanic whites receive 33%. Hispanic women receive 21%. White women have the lowest rate of abortions. When we see these kinds of numbers, is it also fair to say that the Supreme Court is attacking, again, shockingly, or potentially attacking women of color and poor women, because this seems to be a resource that black and Latino women use a lot more than white women?
Well, I think we have to go back to the point, I think that in Barbara's, Congresswoman Lee's story is so important. You know, abortion is always going to exist. The question is simply whether it's going to be safe and legal and whether it's going to be available to everyone. Believe me, when abortion is outlawed, if it is by this Supreme Court, wealthy women in this country will still be able to get an abortion because they'll be able to get on a plane, go somewhere, take care of, just as they did before Roe. This is going to disproportionately fall on women with low incomes. Young people, we're already hearing stories of young people in Texas having literally nowhere to turn. Women of color, women who work in minimum wage jobs where they can't take off 5 days and drive to another state and receive access to safe and legal abortion. So, of course, it is going to have a detrimental effect on people who already have the least access to health care. But that's really the irony, Jason, about all of this. And my colleagues on this panel know this very well. My home state of Texas, where now essentially access to safe and legal abortion practically does not exist. It is a state with some of the worst access to health care in the country, the worst rates of maternal mortality for black women in the country, continually refusing to expand Medicaid access for people. So I think what this case is about, it's not simply about access to safe and legal abortion. It's about the ability to make your decision about your pregnancy and whether to continue a pregnancy or not. The cruelty of all of these kinds of bills, they do nothing to help people make a free decision about what to do about their pregnancy. And that includes bringing a child into this world who can have clean drinking water, good public schools, a safe neighborhood, and the rest. And it's part of a much bigger tapestry. I'm grateful to Congresswoman Lee for all of her fights for reproductive justice. But this Supreme Court and these kinds of laws, they penalize the people who have the least access to options already in this country, and they are cruel. And I hope to goodness that this Supreme Court is listening to women.